no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Friday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. What? Is something the matter? This is what I always look like. It's just my alternate form, you know? Okay, so it's Friday, and you know what happens on Friday in Raid Shadow Legends? There is a summoning event on, and this time around it is for supports who revive your team and hopefully do something else in the same time. So we have Elva, Duchess, Glaciad, Pythian, Prisma, and the epics Rector Draff, Tagoa, and Yugo. Although Yugo's revive is kind of conditional, it's still a good epic regardless. And alongside that is the Summon Rush, which is part of a fusion. And believe me, unless you get lucky with epics and rares elsewhere, you have to do this whether you like it or not. One of the rares is all the way over here at 3,500 points, and the epic is at... Was it always this far along? I remember it being less. Actually, my memory is not very good. And let's see, is it still 500 points per? Yeah, it is. I suppose if it was like 450, then that's a cause for concern, but they're not doing that sort of thing just yet. So whether this is more or less, and people would be like, oh, you don't even pay attention, and then you say others are not do this anyway. Yeah, my alternative is doing a bunch of events that don't even do anything for me, like Ice Golem and Dungeon Divers, and I'd rather save the energy rather than, I don't know, like a Sacred or two. So out of all of these, if we go back to this, we have Duchess, we have Pythian, all the epics we have obviously, and out of all of these I would say Elva is probably the most important for myself because of Chimera. So we'll select her, and then I think we'll go for Yugos, although I'm going to check how many Yugos I have first towards empowerment. So Master Vault, Reserve Vault, hang on, that's not correct. Okay, a +3 here and a 0 here, so yeah, we'll go with more empowerments. Now, what I'm going to say regarding getting Elva here is there is a reality check, and that is that it is base rate for legendaries, so 6%, and then progressive chance makes this a 15x baseline, but amount of legendaries in the pool means that every Sacred Shard I pull here has roughly a 0.3x% chance of being Elva Autumnborn. That's about 1/3% per charm if you're good at remembering what numbers do. You play Raid Shadow Legends, so you probably don't, but yeah. And since we need to open, I believe it is 12 Sacreds if we want this Void Epic, then, well, let's get cracking then, shall we? I don't remember if I'm anywhere near Sacred Mercy, so let's just get started, shall we? Right. As always, I'll do a quick review on any epic that I get. Thane, very good for Unkillable Clan Boss. She does a lot of single target damage and a few debuffs as well. Just very, very glassy in terms of HP and defense. So past Unkillable Clan Boss, I mean, Demon Lord, you're probably not going to use her too much. Gorlas Helmore, he gets niche use in Sand Devil alongside Godseeker Iniri due to a single target HP burn that lasts for 3 turns and a 4-turn cooldown, but past that he is mostly just Faction Wars limited content. Sure, AoE full defense down the 3-turn cooldown, but a lot of champions have that. Catacomb Chancellor, he's a pretty outdated ally attack champion. There are many now who attack with the full team or do better at it, like Therakin with that, so yep, not great. Juliana, got buffed a while ago, still very outdated. You're supposed to use her with Ramiro for this partner bonus, but you're probably better off just not using either of them at all. It is what it is. Legendary. Mother Sybil. She's one of those champions who has to be played on manual for best effect because of how she swaps HP around. Does face switches, can be good against anything that's going to kill your entire team, like Sand Devil 25 or Dreadhorn bombs, or otherwise people just use her as a stun set bot because AoE, that buffs her turn meter and plays decrease speed. Also very fast. She goes up to 115 speed once fully ascended. Okay, next shot. Golgarab. Very popular early on because he has a speed aura, increased turn meter that plays increased attack, and also a revive. You see him a lot in early game arena. He's like a baby undead arbiter. Not a bad champion at all. Let it pass. Oh, what's happening here? Game, we okay? Malkith Bloodflock. Actually, what does he even do? Okay, he's one of those increased buff duration allies. He can revive, and I guess he's just more like early gameish. He doesn't seem too exciting in any particular area. Tomo, she's a sort of a Shadowkin matters because if you have Shadowkin, then she's going to give them crit rates and this as well. So I guess she is just really like faction wars progression. I wouldn't use her elsewhere. Ambassador Leflin. He's kind of a niche champion because he gives taunt to a certain ally, but you have to control this, otherwise he plays it wherever he feels like it. And he has this decreased buff duration, which is similar to a cleanse, and he can heal, and this switch AoE, so yeah, I'm struggling for where I excited to use with him. All I've seen is that some people use him with Mortal Macabres, like some gimmicky arena strategy. Fod Barbard, he's actually pretty important for a couple Cursed City stages because he has a triple hit to hit that plays as heal reduction for like Tainted Fire Knight, or this single target stun which you end up needing because there's not too much else, and then just AoE decreased defense on a 4-turn cooldown for some reason. I'm not sure what's with that. Just epic. A bear. I'm gonna stay within is like limited content if you don't have much else because yeah. Next shot. Alika, actually great epic. Hits really hard with this on a 2-turn cooldown. Has a lockout effect. Hey, just like the current fusion, you know? And this can also hit pretty decently hard, and this still has a 50% chance. So yeah, don't sleep on her because she's actually pretty serviceable. Next shot. Okay, there's a Yugo. Honestly, I forgot there's even a progressive for this because, I mean, even with a progressive chance, 25 times on an epic is not particularly high. Right, let me see. Did I overshoot by 1? I think I did. Let's see. Yeah, I did. I'm silly. Okay. Well, I guess I'll open a bunch of mystery shards for an extra skill tome. It's not like I really need it, but yep, and yeah, I'll claim all of these nowish, and yeah, okay, so a Sacred Shard for Yuko. Was it worth it? I guess. Okay, well, yeah, I'm kind of, that's all, so yep, we're done. See ya.